Hello, Greebos, and welcome back to downloadable content. What's that sound? It must be Monday, because it is Mod Showcase Monday. This week, we're taking a look at about 7 fantastic mods that you absolutely need. These ones are going to blow your mind, starting with the first one. Come into my house for a closer look. The first mod on today's list is a super exciting one, and you guys are going to love it. It's known as the Xeno Blade RPG by Jenix. Currently, you can only get this one by joining Jenix Discord and becoming a beta tester, and then you will find it in the beta sections. But this one is fan-freaking-tastic. It adds things above the enemy's heads, health bars, their levels. You have a level system, it is going to blow your mind. And also, you can name them whatever you want. The Xeno Blade RPG is not a total game conversion, but it definitely does a lot. There are other maps that you can get that are way more supported than just our vanilla maps in the dungeon, but I want to show you the important things. You'll notice that on my arms you'll see my level. I'm a level 38, so with that one, it gives me more health and more strength, but it also scales with the NPC, so every kill you get gives you more experience points. You'll notice here that Ricky is a level 42, and he has an eyeball above him. That means he can see me. He can't hear me, whoa, but he can see me. You'll also notice he has a little icon that says it's him. It looks just like an RPG. Isn't that fantastic? Now let's do some damage to him. The cool thing is, the more experience these guys have, the higher their level obviously is going to be, but more importantly, they'll move quicker and attack faster. And there's different variations. This is the yellow guy, which means he's only slightly harder than me. You know, a couple levels. I'm a 38, he's a 42, but when I slash him, you're gonna see the different numbers that go by, just like it's a regular old RPG. Yeah! So look at his health bar. I really gotta start doing some damage to him. Let's create a couple more and see what they are like. We got a 36. We got a 38. I really want to see if I can spawn a horrible one. Now the thing is, when you start using other mods, well, you can break it a little bit. Dismemberment punch. Hey, Ricky! Decapitated. Now it depends on their level also. You can either dismember them or you can't dismember them. It really depends on their level. So he's at 41, he's close to me. I've leveled up, I'm level 39 now from all that killing. Let's try and chop him in half now. Oh, see, like I said, certain mods will still kind of make you as powerful as you need to be. But that's why it's a beta right now. Things are being worked on. But this is an awesome conversion. It's fully supported in the dungeon and all the other maps. I would absolutely download this one. It is becoming one of my favorite mods. Up next is a mod that people have been requesting. Where did I get it from? It's Nexus. However, it is called Tensa Zangestu 2.0 by CausticCream. This one does have a requirement, so make sure you download that one. But this katana is no Yamato, but it serves its purpose. Found in the swords category, you're going to want to scroll down and you're going to see your new katana. So let's spawn that bad boy. And now we will bring it with us outside. Look at this thing in the beam of the sunlight. Doesn't it look fantastic? Maybe not the handle up close, but this over here does look pretty fantastic. It does have some abilities as well, so when you're holding it, you can hold the trigger and fire a sword beam as well. So this is where one of the requirements are going to come in, is sword beams. And the other one is more or less just a visual effect, but when you're pressing and holding the spell use button, you can make a nice trail pop out, which looks pretty cool if you ask my opinion. Draw the infinity symbol while I'm swinging. But like any sword, let's find out how good it is at killing. I cast Ricky in defense mode. Let's give him a nice stab. Oh, you can run them through pretty good, and because it's nice and long, look at him on the other side. What a chump. Downsides though is I don't really see any blood painted on the weapon, so you know, there's that. Let's see what the imbue looks like. It's around it, you can tell it's on, but it doesn't have custom emitters for the imbue. But the fun comes in the form of sword beams. Look at him getting sword beamed, completely slaughtered like a Ricky he is. I know everyone was asking where I got this sword, and I got it from Nexus. It's not like I found it randomly. The only thing though is I don't feel like this sword is too sharp. I don't know, as far as chopping people up and whatnot, it doesn't feel that good at being a sword. That's just kind of my critique of it. I think it needs its damagers to be worked on a bit, because right now, dismembering and whatnot is a bit of a challenge. Die, Ricky! Moving right along, we have the Templar WristBlade by Milaceous. This one no longer requires any other sorts of other mods to make this work. It is no underneath Assassin's WristBlade, but it goes right on top to, well, kill some Rickies. Found in the exotics category, you're going to see a new WristBlade. So let's go ahead and spawn this bad boy and take it with us. You'll notice that it goes in the very top of your arm, because it's not a hidden blade, it's a normal wrist blade. And look at the lighting on that. That looks fantastic. Does it change based on where you're at, though? It does. Real-time lighting, so that is a good thing. It also no longer requires any other scripts. So all you have to do is, while holding it, is also you do the trigger to put it out and in, out, in, out, in. The one downside is you have to be gripping it the entire time because it's not mounted anywhere. But how good is it at killing? That's where you come in, bud. I have to hear the sounds of pain coming from you. 2 stabs. 3 stabs. Oh, you are eviscerated. And look at all that blood painted on the weapon. So fantastic. You get some nice Assassin's Creed style kills, you know? Yeah! On the ground for your Assassin's Creed. It's a great weapon, but I don't know how good it is at personal defense. It's more of a sneaky offense weapon. Right, Ricky? Moving right along, we have Planetary Devastation by Braxton 3300. This spell looks fantastic and will obliterate anyone in their path. This one is very cinematic, and make sure you have a good enough rig to do the spell. Planetary Devastation doesn't work on every single map, depending on, well, it's, you know, skybox, hitbox. But on the player home, it looks fantastic. All you do is select Planetary Devastation, charge it up, and cast it. And you'll be like, whoa, what's going on? I don't really see anything. But just wait, because the magic will happen. And behold, as all the rocks float into the sky and create your masterpiece. Look at it. It is forming above me something epic. What it does is slowly builds up like this meteor-like thing that will eventually fall down on our friends. It's almost done. Its final form is almost here. I feel like this is like the Majora's Mask moon, which is hilarious. Now soon, this thing I think just falls out of the sky on its own, or you could fly up there and break it yourself. So like I said, it depends on what level you're at, how high its skybox is, because sometimes it's too high and out of range and it won't fall down. And that's when, as a superhero, you must fly up and stop it! Uh-oh. I kind of shot that. Ooh, I shot that to another planet. Not a problem. I'll just create another one. Now that's created, we have an obligation to destroy it. I will punch it! Ah! Yeah, you can break it, and then a bunch of it falls down, which is pretty cool. Thank you for sharing this moment with me, Ricky. You too, friend. Thank you for this moment. Up next, we have Beam Sabers by Wiz52. No longer do you only have to use the outer rim for your lightsaber action. These fantastic Beam Sabers bring what's awesome about lightsabers mixed with medieval carnage. Beam Sabers are going to have their own category in the book under Beam Sabers. Now, there is a decent amount of them, so go ahead and take your pick. I like Excalibur. I like the Spear also. Then there's Fenrir, and one of these newer ones, which I don't know how to pronounce that, so I'm just gonna spawn it. So what you do while holding them, much like you would expect with a lightsaber, you go ahead and you can just go and turn it on, and then we could just slaughter people. So when you sense Ricky behind you, just go behind him and just slash him open. But I really want to try this new one because it's more of like a whip. I can already feel the physics being weird in my hand, but oh! Man, we don't get whips a lot, so this thing just looks like a beast. Get whipped! Oh my god, absolutely devastating. See on you, whip! Oh gosh, it dismembers also. Get! I will get you! I will wrangle you! I hit him once. It kind of is really tough to use, I'm not gonna lie, but the whip is pretty freaking cool considering we don't have anything like it. Let's take out the spear. Oh, the spear is so cool, right, bud? You can just feel it get plunge into your soul. Hey, yeah! Oh man, it's in you pretty good. Well, let's finish you off with one of my favorites. This one is called Excalibur, Ricky, and it is amazing. Let me show you Excalibur. Don't stand up. Excalibur! Beam sabers are awesome. They don't have any requirements. It reminds me of the Outer Rim, but looks medieval. So this is like the future or past of Star Wars. Either way, they look cool. Our penultimate entry on today's list is SoulFire by Axii. This spell has come a long way since its U8 debut. Of course you can bring people back to life, but now with spell merge you could do so much more. That's it, Ricky. I'm so sick of you. I'm sorry, bud. Did that kill you? I didn't mean to accidentally kill you. Oh, oops. My hand slipped again. Oh no, for a third time. It slipped again. Damn it. What am I gonna do now with this dead body on my beach? First off, let's get rid of the murder weapon. I can't get caught with a murder weapon, you know? Oh, I have an idea. Let's use SoulFire. SoulFire will be in your spell wheel and look like this. You can cast it in one hand or in two. But just as a normal cast, find a dead body and hit him with it. His beard and hair will turn colors, and then, well, he's gonna be on your team. Isn't that right, bud? You're on my team? Good, good, good. Well, anyway, I need to show them more things, so I'm sorry once again. You could also do a curse thing and mix it, and this cursed one will revive everyone dead on the field, and I mean everyone. So he'll come back good as new, but the problem is the monsters we've created. Look at this. Does this look normal to you? What about him? He doesn't look normal at all. Oh God, so just be careful with what monsters that you create with soul magic. Ricky, I'm sorry. I have to show them the next part of the demonstration. You understand, right? You could also mix it with the base spells as well. So let's mix it with fire and see the results. Yeah! Oh God, you blow up their bodies. I forgot. Yeah, oops. Well, at least, you know, now no one will know of the crime I committed. So when you gotta get rid of a couple of bodies, oh God, you know, mix soul, fire, wait for it to charge up, and then problem solved. Let's mix it with lightning as well. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm going to have to pull this apart now. So it's going to find them and this just hit them. And I believe it just straight up paralyzes them for like 10 seconds or does some weird things for 10 seconds. The real cool one is gravity plus this one. If you really want to see some magic, well, paralyze your friends. So now they're just straight up paralyzed for 10 seconds. Nothing they can do. You can do whatever you want to them. They're paralyzed for 10 seconds. Right, bud? Broken neck. I am sorry. You remind me of someone. I don't know who, though. And now that we're done, let's start blowing up bodies. Our final entry on today's list is the Wand mod by Lyenca. This one also is available as a beta through Lyenca's Discord. Become a beta tester and you too will get access to that. Now, once you have done that one, this wand blows your mind. There's different gestures and things to do, and I haven't mastered nearly half of them, but I'm happy to show you my favorite ones. The wand can actually be found as a utility. So let's go down here and go in here and go to artifacts and spawn ourselves a magic wand. The magic wand can also be stored in your inventory. Let's open our inventory up right now and select the wand. So this is the wand itself. Of course, you could hit them with it, you know. If you have 0 points in magic, you could just be like, Spectro, Stabbo. But let's say you at least put 1 point in magic. What you do is you cast it with the trigger, and it'd be like, got him. And then we could start doing some gestures. Do small gestures. So I just paralyzed him with a counterclockwise circle. And I don't think I can unparalyze him. Sorry, bud, I don't really know how to unparalyze you. But what I do know is I could do this and toss him. There you go. I have full control over him once I do that. Wah! See? It's like puppet mode. I made a puppet. So, you see, he might be paralyzed, but I can weaken at Bernie's him if he was to go to the next Ricky meeting. He'll be like, hey guys, I'm still Ricky, here for the next Ricky meeting. Oh boy. They might not believe that. So, let's just say they don't believe you. Let's just hit and do it to the side. I decap them. You can also press and hold the spell use button while doing it, and you can cast things like Fireball. You're supposed to be able to cast like different magic and stuff while doing this one, but like I said, I haven't mastered a lot of this. What I have mastered is the art of making you into a chicken. Just, you know, cast it and then clockwise for a bunch. We now have a chicken friend. I don't know what I could do to this chicken friend. He's not a real Jonathan, so let's, I am sorry, Jonathan. Here's what we will do to you. We will expectro decapitate you. Oh no, the purple-headed chicken mode. Oops. Just know that that one wasn't my fault. But this next piece is definitely my fault. I am in love with this aspect of the wand. You press and hold it like you're about to shoot a fireball, but instead when you press and hold, you drop it to the ground, and it does this like time bubble. So in here, time moves very interestingly, and well, you're gonna love the results. Hi villains, everyone get hyped, get ready to fight me. Okay, come into my bubble. Uh-oh, that was a mistake. So now they're in here, they're gonna move really slow, and time affects every aspect that's in here. And oh my God, the things you can do to people in here are absolutely fantastic. And look at that visual effect on there when you stand in between it. That is so cool. Sir, you're not gonna, no way. So let's put him here. I will take out the Yamato, and I will show you a world full of pain. The dismemberment when they're in here is absolutely fantastic. They're like, oh my God, he's stuck in here. Laser sword through you. Sir, I'm gonna need a much better volunteer for this next part. Put him up here, put him down to make him float, and then of course, anime kill! Yeah! Let's bring you outside of the bubble and then back in, because I want you to experience the ultimate pleasure in life. What does that mean? I fell to the ground. No, don't fall to the ground. You need to experience the ultimate pleasure. Judgment cut! And then all you do is you pick the wand back up, the thing goes away, but it actually still affects their, the gravity's still like affected, which is weird. I think this is unintentional, and I don't know if I want this actually fixed or if this is how it needs to be. It's like a happy little accident, because every part of them now is obliterated, and I kind of love this, but I understand why people would want this fixed, but to each their own. I love creating memoirs of my battles. So that's the wand. Have fun with it, but don't go overboard. Well, Greybos, that is it for this week's Mod Showcase Monday. I hope you had a ton of fun, and more importantly, I hope you download these mods because they are fantastic. Linked in the description down below, you will find where to get every one of those mods. You will also find my Discord link down there as well, where you can join up and have some fun. And also, super importantly, my Twitch is down there as well. So if you want to see me go live on Fridays and Saturdays, that's where you will find me. Listen, if you're new to downloadable content, why not consider subscribing? It's free. All you have to do is click the little button down below and join up, and I will greatly appreciate it. Special thanks to my patrons listed right here on screen. Thanks for supporting your local lunatic like me so I can continue to make weird VR content to everyone else. Thank you so much for stopping by. Other than that, I am Rob from Downloadable Content, and I will see you in the next video.